For the past few years, I've been very vocal about saying that makeup is not as exciting as it used to be, and I don't buy everything that just comes out brand new. But, big exception, every time Lisa Eldridge releases something, I'm the first one to jump up and down in excitement. I really love the brand, and saying that I love the brand is not gonna make me say real thoughts or show you my real opinion on a product. Just wanted to put that out there. But yes, I do love the brand very much, specifically her lipsticks. This is what Lisa Eldridge started with, matte lipsticks, the Velvet formula, a few years ago. I don't remember, maybe like 5-6 years ago. And I've loved the brand ever since. She has done pretty much, well, a lot of products, not just lipstick, but this year, her new release for, I don't know what, like 2 months ago was the Rouge Experience lipsticks, and I got one of them and then a refill, or an additional one. So we're gonna be looking at the packaging. You're gonna see my real first impressions in the colors, formula, everything. I have seen the shades, but I have not even swatched them. I don't know anything about the formula. So I wanted to keep this a real, honest first impression, because this is an expensive product. So I am not gonna have like full thoughts, because I don't know how long the lipsticks are gonna last. I don't know how they're gonna feel as the day progresses. So all of these things I don't know, but I can always leave a pinned comment down below, let you know how they perform during the day. But to me, the most important thing when buying a luxury product, it's going to be your initial thoughts, and you're gonna see how it works on my lips and how I like it without having already made up my mind. So this is going to be an expensive product, so I wanted to keep it as a first impressions. But anyway, before we get into the lipstick and how it feels on the lips and all of this good stuff, please be sure to subscribe. It is super easy. It does help my channel a lot, and thank you so much if you've already subscribed. I want to use a few of Lisa Eldridge products today. So I do have the skin tint, that's what I'm wearing on my base, and then on my eyes I just threw in 2 of the eyeshadows from the Muse eyeshadow palette. There's nothing on my lips, just Burt's Bees, because I was trying to prep my lips for the lipsticks. So here is the packaging. Let's go over the price, because this is a very big thing. At least it was for me. So the price is $59 for the actual lipstick that you can change the inside color of the lipstick itself. And if you want to get it engraved with your initials, that's $4 more. I did that, so my lipstick is engraved, so I paid $59 plus the $4 for engraving, and then I added an additional refill, which the refills, she did do a pretty cool thing. The refill itself, just one of them, is $30, so an expensive product realistically. But if you add more than one lipstick, like more than one refill, you get a special price. I don't know, it just says add 1 refill, get 15% off. Add 2 refills, get 20% off. So I guess just 2 plus, you get 20% off the refill. Lucy, what's wrong? I don't know why she's crying. She does that all the time. But anyway, I don't want to make this video super long. Okay, so packaging, as always, you get the same box, and it says Lisa Eldridge on the inside. Same. Honestly, packaging, nothing too exciting, just the regular cardboard that you get, which, if you ask me, maybe I would have expected something a little bit extra. She usually gives out these beautiful pouches, makeup pouches, whenever you spend certain amount of, money, whenever you order something. I didn't get to that point. I think if you spend $100 or something, you get a free velvet pouch or a free pouch. I have pretty much every single one that she's ever released. This year, I didn't buy one because this was a new product and it's pretty pricey. So I only got 1 refill and the lipstick itself. So I could have added 1 more refill and I would have gotten the free pouch, but because I have so many of them, I didn't just want to do it for that. So I picked up 2 shades. Let's talk about that. First off, here is how you get the actual lipstick. I do apologize, the light is very bad today. It's her regular lipstick packaging, or product packaging is white with the gold logo in the front, and then you get the shade of the lipstick on the top. I hope you can see this. So this is, I got the shade Lisa 178. And then for my refill, box is way smaller, you can tell. And this is the shade Ashes of Rose, or Roses number 138. So those are the two shades that I selected. This is a formula, I think she calls it like sort of like a satin formula, so it's not going to be matte, it's not going to be fully glowy, shiny, so I think it's like an in-between. Okay, this is a very beautiful lipstick. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was very stunning. It has a ton of weight on the top. I wish this was the opposite. I wish that your engraving had been on the top, but I guess that would have been complicated for someone who's not engraving it, and then have her logo on the bottom, because after all, I want my lipstick to have my name on it. But anyway, on the very top, it's a beautiful gold packaging. All her lipsticks are gold. I don't have them on hand, but they live on top of my vanity. They're my prized possession. I love my collection for Lisa Eldridge. I have a ton of lipsticks. Anything that I have Lisa Eldridge related, I'll leave it linked below in case you're interested in watching any of those. It has a ton of weight. It has a lot of weight, and she did a lot of research, which is what she's known for on her brand. She does a lot of research, and she's very inspired with old makeup. So definitely refilling packages was a thing that was in makeup so many years ago, and I really love it as someone who's trying to be more conscious on my purchases. And of course, I only buy cruelty-free makeup. Lisa Eldridge is cruelty-free, which I absolutely love. But anyway, packaging is really pretty. It's very nice. It definitely gives that old antique vibe, which I really love. And then the star of the show is, of course, my initials, and it will be the star of your show whenever you pick up, if you decide to engrave. For $4, I think it's a really good deal. I went for my maiden name, which I have to honor my parents, even though I don't have that name anymore, sadly, because I got married in the US. So that's Rita Peña Bravo. So my initials there, I really love it. One thing that I noticed, again, I haven't actually swatched them, but I did already open them. This seems very easy to open. You see, like, I feel like this could, I don't know, because I haven't really thrown in my bag or anything. I feel like this could easily open. I hope it doesn't. And then the ring in the middle just says Lisa Eldridge. It's engraved. Very pretty. But you see how it's almost a little bit loose? If you have these lipsticks, let me know if maybe I just got a wrong one or that's how they come. So this is Lisa number 178. I wanted more everyday lipsticks because realistically, number one, I don't use as much red or very intense lipsticks, and for the price point, I wanna use these lipsticks. So I thought going for more neutral everyday shades for me, which this is definitely gonna be one of those. And then let's open the extra refill that I got. Very nice packaging, even just a refill, very pretty. So if you didn't want to buy this and you just want to try the formula and you don't care about the packaging, honestly, just like that, I mean, it has a lid and you can throw it in one of those little makeup bags, or if you have one of those old school lipstick holders, which I do have one, and they sell them on Amazon, very affordable. So you could just throw it in your little lipstick holder, which is just a little tube and you carry it around. You could just do that and just spend $30 instead of $59 plus the engraving if you want to do that. So the lid on the refill also has her logo, and then the bottom you have the shade. So that's very good. So whenever you actually change them, if you do buy more than a few, even if you throw out the box, you'll know what shade it is. So this is the shade I was mentioning, 183, Ashes of Roses. And this is more on the, I don't know, pinkish brown. They look similar, but they're not the same, I promise. I just knew that these were gonna be the colors that I was gonna use the most in my everyday. So Ashes of Roses and then Lisa. Let's go ahead and try first Lisa, since it's in this the lipstick. I'm trying to see what she describes this as. So Lisa is Lisa's Perfect Lively Neutral Pink. For the formula, she describes this as dreamy, lightweight creme lipstick that glides on comfortably with a soft, subtle, luminous sheen and a lip smoothing blur. So let me go ahead and wipe my lips. There's nothing there but the Burt's Bee. So just want to make sure that there's no reminiscent or nothing left. So let's go ahead and try it. Oh, that's very pretty. That color is perfect. I was scared whenever I saw this shade online that it could be too light on me, but that's perfect. That's literally a beautiful pink, and it's perfect for every day and with a more intense makeup or less makeup. This is such a beautiful shade. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I got this shade. So that is Lisa on the lips. Formula wise, it does just feel like a satin formula. It has a lot of give, I guess, so your lips feel very hydrated. They feel very nice. I don't know about blurring technology. Did it say something like that? I don't know about that. I mean, I can still see all of the lines on my lips. Yeah, but it does feel very soft on the lips, so I really do love that. Looking at this, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few shades that could look similar from her collection. I'll be right back. We're gonna be doing some swatches. I'm gonna be swatching in the back of my hand a few of the shades. I don't have a lot of the satin formula lipsticks in my collection, especially compared to how many velvet formulas I have. So let me go ahead and show you the ones that I picked. I just kind of grabbed them and saw which ones could be similar, and this ended up being Kitten Mischief, Rose Official, and Spirited Away. So I'm gonna swatch Kitten Mischief first. I think that's the lightest one. So Kitten Mischief, and then we'll go for Rose Official. I'm gonna show you, of course, the swatches. Just trying to swatch this without making a mess. And then lastly, Spirited Away. These shades look pretty similar by themselves next to each other. Okay, so then I'm going to swatch okay, already I see that the satin formulas, the Luxuriously Lucent lipsticks, have more shine, at least on my hand. So here we've got Kitten Mischief. That's the first swatch. And then the middle one is Rose Official. And then lastly, we've got Spirited Away. So they don't look too similar. Probably Spirited Away would be the closest one. In talking about shade range, I think those would be similar, but the most similar, but not really the same. This Lisa has way more color than this three, like way more, I guess. It's darker. So yeah, and this definitely the Insanely Saturated, I'm sorry, the Luxuriously Lucent have more shine. You can see here as I'm moving my hand than the new formula, the Rouge Experience. So let's go ahead and try. I don't even know how you take this off. So just a minute. I haven't seen how you take it off, which I probably should have done this before, so I'll be right back. Okay, that wasn't too hard. I just couldn't figure it out. You literally just pull it. So you saw her then, and then that's it. So not too hard. I don't know why it took me forever to figure it out. So now let's go ahead and put the new lipstick. Has a little click, a good click. And this is in the shade Ashes of Roses. I'm gonna change it to here. And again, so you can see them side by side. Lisa on my lips, and then Ashes of Roses. This definitely looks a little bit more on the, I guess, brown side. Just a tiny bit. So let me swatch it in the back of my hand next to Lisa. This, again, I haven't tried it on my lips. It does feel a little bit drier somehow, but I'll see on my lips. So this is definitely closer even to Spirited Away in shade, but this too, the Rouge Experience, they do feel, or they seem a little more pigmented than the I keep calling them Insanely Saturated, than the Luxuriously Lucent. So there they are. Similar, but definitely not the same. So now I'm going to remove this and then we can try it on my lips. Not sure if I mentioned it, but I did not want to line my lips just to see the real full color on the lips. So now let's go ahead and try Ashes of Roses. Okay, so it is as soft as the other one. I guess just on the hand it felt a little bit odd, but it is the same. And I can see more of that brown in this shade. Very pretty. It is also very pretty. I think both of these are going to be perfect for year round, and I'm going to use a ton of them, or a lot of it. So here we got Ashes of Roses on the lips. And yes, same thing as Lisa on the lips. It also feels very comfortable. I think I'm actually going to keep Ashes of Roses in the component because this seems a little more fall than Lisa. I think Lisa, I mean, both are gonna be perfect for year round, but Lisa somehow feels a little bit more of my lips sweat better for year round. But Ashes of Roses feels just a little bit more autumnal, a little more wintry, if you will. So I'm gonna keep that in the component. I really love this component. It has a ton of weight to it. I think the component is beautiful. Are these shades so unique that you need all of them? No, I don't think so. How different do this look on the lips? Probably not too different. So if you already have any of these 3 shades, unless you are dying to try this formula, I would, or like you're dying to try or to get your hands into this beautiful component, then yes, go ahead and try it. But if you don't really care much about the very pretty component, then I would just stick to maybe the Luxuriously Lucent. I mean, the colors are pretty similar, and yes, the formula is a little more, I don't want to call it matte, but it's not as shiny as the Luxuriously Lucent, but you see what I'm saying. I mean, it's not too big of a difference, but regardless, I am glad that I got them. I wanted to try this beautiful new component, and let's be real, it's to die for. It's very pretty, and this one does seem a little bit tighter, so maybe it's just this one that came a little bit looser. And I love the fact that you can put your little initial, so it's a little more personalized, and this is meant to be a lipstick or a component they're gonna be keeping forever. Have I ever used up one of my Lisa Eldridge lipsticks? No, but whenever I do finish them up, you just toss the component. Like, you can't really keep it or refill it. But this you can just refill with whatever lipsticks. I really do wish that she would come up with a way of refilling or using this packaging to all of her lipsticks. Can you imagine if you could just throw in here one of your velvet colors? That would be so amazing. Or another one of my Luxuriously Lucent, or one of the Insanely Saturated lipsticks. Like, for her to make this lipstick be able or be compatible, like bring out all of her usual or normal shades that she has in the different formulas in the same component, so you could just put it in the lipstick. That would be amazing. I don't know if that's in the works at some point, but that would be such a dream thing that, you know, once I finish, I don't know, Kids in Mischief, which it's getting there, it's getting low, I could just, instead of buying another one of this, I could just buy it like this and then put it in my component, in my beautiful weighted component. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm just having ideas. But anyway, that's the lipsticks. They're very pricey. Are they worth it? If you are dying to try this component, definitely yes, because it is beautiful. You can definitely feel the price on this. It's very pretty. It's very weighted. It seems and it looks very luxe, so it's not like your typical. This lipstick is already beautiful and weighted and very luxe, but then you put it next to it and the new lipsticks, I mean, come on. This is so pretty, and I love that old vibe to it, which again, Lisa is a master in this old makeup and bringing things back. So I'm so happy that she did this. I know this was more of like a personal thing for her, and she says she's been working on these lipsticks for, I don't know, she's like 4 years or something, I don't know. But yes, beautiful lipstick, beautiful components. I'm gonna leave it up to you if you think it's worth the money. For me, because of this beautiful component, again I call it a component, this beautiful refillable lipstick, I think it is. I think it's worth it, and I love that I have my name on, or my initials on the bottom. I do wish this was on the top, you know, but anyway, I think it's very pretty. I'm happy with the lipsticks that I got. Do I see myself buying more of these shades? Probably not. That's why I stopped myself at 2, because I wanted to see how I like the formula. I would love to see all of her lipsticks being compatible with this, but who knows if that's gonna happen. But there's a very pretty red lipstick in Ribbon, which would be something different, but I don't use as much red that's not fully matte, and I already have all of her beautiful reds, and I love them so much in the Velvet formula. Maybe, I don't know, I'll see how much I use this, and then maybe I was looking into the shade Romy, which is a more, I think, almost more peachy toned. But yeah, I'm happy with the 2 that I have. We'll see if she comes up with more colors, or hopefully a girl can dream that you can use these lipsticks in a new packaging that will fit this. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up any of her lipsticks, like the refills or the new component. What are your thoughts? Do you think it's priced right, or it's a little too expensive? What are your thoughts? Leave me in some comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!